Now, you're an intelligent girl.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm doing this and not being photographed in dark glasses at London Airport on my way to Rome. Might be an idea if I had to go to hers while I was at it.
Oh, you're right. Looks like someone's off Pithead. Hey, that's what I was going to ask you about. Have you seen Aunt Other?
No, not for a few days.
Oh, hey! Hadn't we better fetch police?
Whatever for?
Well, for all we know, Elsie Tanner could be lying in a pool of blood, strangled with one of her own 15 deniers.
You don't bleed when you're strangled.
Oh, no. Still, she would have put up a fight, wouldn't she? I mean, Anthony bashed her first.
You are out for blood this morning, Mrs. Ogden. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but Elsie is perfectly okay, physically anyway.
Well, how do you know you've not seen her?
I've got glimpses through the window.
Oh, what doing?
I don't know.
Oh, well, not cleaning the house at any rate. Must be stinking like a pig midden in there.
Well, I don't think it's any of our business, Mrs. Ogden, do you?
I thought you were supposed to be a pal of hers.
I am.
Well, aren't you worried about her?
Not particularly. She knows where I am if she wants me.
I see. Doors that black, windows that thick with grime you can hardly see through them.
Well.
Elsie Tanner skulking in there for days on end, not saying that to nobody.
Well.
And you don't think there's nothing funny going on?
No. And even if I do, there's not a lot I can do about it, is there?
No, I can't tell an amp from a therm. I keep telling Jackie ought to get rid of me.
I thought it was his idea.
And install a resident maintenance man.
Yeah, I gave over. Look at them walls, thick as a tomb.
Whose tomb?
Hey?
Well, one gale force wind.
Gave over. This heap will still be standing when those new matchboxes over there have gone over to the cockroaches. I mean, what is built to last nowadays?
Hey, guess what?
That is an extremely cynical attitude.
Oh, it's tragic, a woman like her.
Not my attitude, love. The economists. It's called planned obsolescence.
Yes. And when your old-age pensioners are shivering in their new flatlets because the window frames don't fit, is that what you will tell them, Councillor Fairclough?
What it puts me in mind of is that picture.
Will you do it or will I?
Oh, I suppose I'd better. What picture, Mrs. Ogden?
Woman in a dressing gown.
What does?
Not what, who? Didn't they learn you no grammar at school?
Too busy swapping dirty jokes, love.
No, that's why I'm late, Mrs. Walker. I've been detained with Valerie. Ooh, the way she's let herself go, so much shocking.
Valerie?
Elsie Tanner.
What about her?
Well, according to Val, she's been shut up in that house for days on end. Hasn't spoke to her blind soul. Place is thick with cobwebs like somewhat out of our picture.
How do you know?
Well, it's obvious. You've only got to look at the outside. Windows that thick with muck, you can't see through them.
And Elsie Tanner?
Roaming round the house with a wild look in her eye and her hair streaming down her back like someone demented.
I thought you said you couldn't see through the windows.
Are you calling Valerie Barlow a liar?
Oh, no. Not Val Barlow.
Mrs. Walker, didn't you say you got some new cushion covers to show me?
What, love? Oh, yes, in the living room.
Cushion covers.
So, what else did she say?
Well, for a lad that didn't want to go into coal mining, I still spend half my life underground.
I've done you, boiler, Jack.
I hope you haven't.
Hey, why not?
It's me gutter that was broke.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Hey, where are you?
I don't know. You know what today is, Jack?
Oh, well, it was Monday when I got up.
March the 4th. Elsie Tanner's birthday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. I wonder if she does either.
I've never quite mastered the art.
Hey, I look like this.
Yes?
Oh, not you, love. That's from Miss Nugent.
Oh, I see. Mind you, I'm not totally incapable. I can split your eardrums with a long blade of grass and 2 thumbs.
Yeah. Miss Nugent,
Yes?
are you a responsible member of the community?
Yes.
And I'm a responsible member of the community.
Yes.
Well, why are we standing here like 2 custards whistling?
Perhaps we're just happy.
Good thinking.
Bye.
Hey! Don't forget your picnic bag.
Oh, no. All my goodies. Oh, and speaking of goodies, Ursula, Bridget, and Anne Margaret.
Oh, did I,
You did. It's all right. I like to read in the bath, too.
Ursula, Bridget, and Anne Margaret.
Hi, is Emma in?
Come back.
Oh, well, Val said to give her these and say she's sorry, but they've only got red.
They've only got red, yes.
Yeah.
How, kid? If you could choose 3 people with whom to be shipwrecked on a desert island, who would you pick?
Anybody.
Anybody.
Val, Susan and Peter.
He's disappointing.
He's diplomatic.
Why?
Because the joint's bugged.
What?
You told me yourself, your Irma's in the back.
Oh, give over. She's not
I
listening.
bet you she is.
Not at all.
I say she is.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Now you know who's been married longest. Anyway, who would you pick?
Permanent and Mum and Dad.
Coward.
Oh, yes. And why is it cowardly when I do it and diplomatic when you do?
Because, little brother, that's life. Unsporting, unethical and unfair.
And I disagree.
Do you?
Yes?
You are thinking of getting shipwrecked.
Slap me between 2 goalposts.
When?
This very afternoon.
Ref?
Playing.
Oh, you mean your girls' team?
I mean a fella's team. I'm talking about football.
Oh, what about your gammy leg?
What gammy leg? Foster kids, tugs of war, look at it. I could join the Bluebells with that if I was 16 inches taller.
It's quite all right. You can stop whispering now. I'm going to Val.
Who's whispering?
No, Dave. What did the doctor say?
Now, what's it got to do with him? It's my leg.
When you did it, he said you should not play again.
All right. I'll go to the Quacks after the game.
You're an idiot.
Why? Then I can prove that I'm okay.
And if you're not?
Well, and it's back to measuring out the sago again, isn't it?
Can I come in? Yes, if you another 3-piece maquette sweet.
Oh, about time, I know. I thought your old ones was ready for the ragbone cat, but I didn't like to stay.
Very tactful.
No, well, you don't like passing comments, do you? You could give offence.
Yes, you could. It's not mine.
What?
New furniture with our kids.
Blues is it then?
Dear Val, you will no doubt remember that occasion when I did a favour for you, and you said any time you could return it, I'd only to ask. Well, your time has come and I'm asking. So would you please give shelter to the enclosed furniture until my imminent return, and the gratitude of the Tanners will know no bounds. Yours, Dennis. P.S. If you feel like dusting it now and then, I shan't raise any objections.
What favour did he do you?
I have no idea. Imminent return?
Ah, what does that mean?
Soon. Yeah, one of his little love affairs over.
Ah, but she marked his cards all right. Like who needs Dennis Tanner?
Well, Jenny Sutton might not, but I know somebody who does. Badly.
Down in school,
Dinner break.
if you were really back in Britain, you'd eat your sandwiches with one hand and dig with the other.
What a splendid idea.
You think so?
Well, you've convinced me. Now try convincing them.
Tomorrow. Don't you eat?
Oh, God and the rovers will provide. Perhaps you'll join me.
On the contrary, perhaps you will join me. Hot soup, beef sandwiches, chocolate cake. All right?
99%.
Oh.
Well, for the remaining 1%, we'll have to use our imagination. Now then, this is what?
Soup.
No. This is a bottle of Bigelow.
Of what?
The finest red wine in Hungary, and it comes from the vineyards of the Eger.
Well, I'd love to see a real vineyard. It must be marvellous.
Do you know what Bigelow means? It means bull's blood.
Strong?
Oh, very.
In that case, perhaps it's just as well I didn't score 100%. I'd hate to be the first person arrested drunk in charge of a boutique.
Tell me, do you like it?
Sure. Yes, it's all right. Why?
I just sometimes wonder how many people are really happy with their jobs.
You're not really happy in yours,
It's all right.
but no more than that.
No, it suits me, but, well, sometimes it seems a bit pointless.
Oh, we all feel like that.
No, this job particularly.
Pointless? Why?
Well, other men do things, build things, create. When I look back at the sum total of my achievement, what do I see? Rubble.
Yes, but I mean,
No, look, forget it. It's just vanity.
we're all part of a complex chain, aren't we? If some men didn't clear away the old stuff, other men wouldn't have anywhere to build the new.
Yes, Professor Nugent, you're absolutely right.
Lento.
Yeah, she knows we're here, hasn't she?
Yes, I've just seen her looking from upstairs.
Right, then.
Point.
Point?
Well, she obviously doesn't want us.
She's in no mood to know what she does want this one. I'll see up this flaming door!
Hey, where's the fire?
Len just wants a word with Elsie, that's all.
Oh, why?
Say!
Here, you can have the door down.
You bet your life I will.
Oh, hey, she's not going to like that.
No, and she won't like half the street standing gawping either.
Well, who's gawping? We're only taking an neighbourly entry.
Elsie!
Oh, Len, don't. You'll only make things worse.
Elsie, we know you're in there, so stop behaving like a silly... I want to talk to you. My God.
Yeah. Cozy, isn't it?
Elsie.
You want to talk to me?
Yes.
No.
Listen.
I said no.
And I said yes.
Well, you want to talk. What about?
Oh, for God's sake.
Go on, now.
No, not yet.
It's been a long, long night.
What has?
These last few weeks. Oh, and past lectures from you or from anybody else. So do us both a favour and go on now.
You honestly think I would?
I didn't send for you.
What am I supposed to do? Wait till I'm asked?
I don't know. Makes no odds.
Look, let's just sit down and you tell me all about it, okay?
What about it? America? You should go there, Len. You really should. They got a flag with 49 stars on it, and all the little kids look like old men.
Elsie.
Well?
You. What's happened to you?
Me? What about me? I'm fine. I'm grand. How's yourself?
I'm not past thumping you, you know.
Why don't you? Might be an improvement.
You do know what you look like, don't you?
Got a good idea.
Then come and have a look, then. Come and have a look. That's you in there.
If you say so.
It's your birthday today, Elsie Tanner.
Happy birthday to me.
You look 101, not...
Not what?
21.
Thanks.
Come on, love, this is me. Me, darling, remember? You can talk to me. Auntie Agatha?
Too late, Len. And don't tell me it's never too late. I've heard that before. I've heard it all.
I don't want to tell you anything. I want you to tell me.
Tell you what?
The truth.
Oh, the truth? Is that all?
About why you came back. About why you're conducting yourself like
a raving nutcase.
Yeah.
Maybe I am. I suppose I must be.
I'm waiting.
Oh, are you? Well, supposing I tell you it's none of your business. Supposing I tell you to clear off out of
All right,
here.
then go on, say it.
It was all my fault.
What was?
I've left Steve.
I see.
You don't sound exactly astonished.
I'm not. Well?
Well, what? You asked for the truth. I told you now. Clear off out of here.
No. Yeah, not yet.
What do you want? Blood? Look, I made a muck of it. I didn't fall. I wasn't pushed. I jumped.
So your marriage has gone bust and you think it's all your fault?
I said so, didn't I?
All right, tell me more.
There's nothing to tell.
Let's just start at the beginning, shall we? Tell me exactly what happened when you first got out there.
Exactly what everybody said would happen. I didn't fit in. I didn't understand them, and I didn't try to. I was homesick, and I didn't bother to hide it. I was an all-round pain in the neck.
I'm not arguing you're a pain in the neck, but you're also a flaming liar.
Is that what you kicked my door down to tell me?
Now, let's start again, shall we? And this time, the truth.
It's a rotten, stinking mess.
That's right, it is, and you've got to work yourself out of it.
I'll survive. I usually do.
Oh, well, see, this isn't some sort of tiff between you and Doc Greenhalgh at the shop. This is the lousiest thing that could ever happen to anyone.
Do you think I don't know that.
All right, for heaven's sake, stop hiding behind it in some dark corner. It's here, it's happened, it's all here in front of you. So let's talk about it sanely.
Sanely?
Yes.
Do you think I'm ill? Do you think I'm off a rocker or something?
I think you could be it in that way.
Well, thanks.
Going over and over it in your mind like that. Chasing it round and round like you're blaming yourself.
It was me.
So you said.
Steve was a good man.
One of the best.
I was lucky to marry him. Shop soiled and people like me don't marry people like him, except in books.
Oh, yes, he could have married anyone.
He could. His mother told me when she was over last time. She said he was the most eligible bachelor.
That's right, he had everything. Money, looks, good family, brains.
Yes.
So the stupid Burke has to marry some grotty old has-been from the wrong side of the tracks.
What did you say?
Well, didn't he?
Get out!
What, Mr. Superman? And that? Well, I ask you.
I hate you!
Go on then, hate me. Do what the hell you like.
No, I don't. I hate him.
Oh, no, you can't. You've just said yourself he's perfect.
Stop it.
He's thoughtful and kind, loving and considerate. He is the perfect husband.
No!
No?
Steve Tanner is...
Go on.
I can't.
Say it.
He's a swine.
Oh, that's better. Now then. Tell me.
Do you remember before I went away, I asked you that if I was your wife and had lied to you, what you'd do?
I think I said I'd give you rollicking, or thump you, or both. And I still would.
And I said Steve wasn't like that. It was all inside himself. Cold. Like he was made of ice.
You mean that time you went away for a few days and stayed with your Linda?
You see, when we came back, I thought I'd made it up with him. I thought I understood him better.
And you didn't?
When I got out there, it was worse. Much worse. Worse than it had ever been here. And I hadn't got Linda to run to. Or you. Or even our Dennis.
Go on, Daniel.
See, Steve was almost a stranger there himself. He'd not been back for years. Now, I thought it'd sort of bring us together. I thought if we were going to have any problems, it was going to be us and them. And it turned out it was me and them.
And you still think it was all your fault?
5 minutes back and he was all part of it. Like he'd never been away. It was like a wall came down. And I was on the outside, looking in.
I asked you a question.
It's like we were strangers. Oh, nothing dramatic like you read in the Sunday papers. Not the husband having it off with the secretary, or the wife having it away with the insurance. But I'm sorry.
That's all right, love. It's all history now, isn't it? Still, what you're saying, it still makes sense, you know. But when Nellie ran away with Harry Bailey, that was the end of our problem, not the beginning. That was only the cherry on the top.
The things they did, I didn't know about. The boating, the bridging, golfing. I could have learned then. Steve was impatient. He wouldn't wait for me to catch up, if you know what I mean.
I can gather.
No. No, it wasn't all my fault. The books he read, I couldn't understand. The music he listened to that I didn't know about. But it needn't have mattered, Len. We used to sit there night after night, and he'd say nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. Then I'd say to him, Steve, talk to me. You know what he'd say? What about? I was his wife then. And he didn't know what to talk to me about. What was worse, I didn't know what to talk to him about either. I'd sit there thinking and thinking. But there was nothing to say.
What about his mother? She didn't seem so bad.
She was all right. I wasn't married to her, was I? I was married to her son.
And what happened then?
Oh, it was fine when we first got out there. One round of welcome home parties and clam chowders and dry martinis and... Then I stopped being such a novelty. And Steve started stopping at the base more and more.
Pressure of work?
I thought so. Until he started stopping all nights out too.
Women?
I don't know. Booze, women, cars. I never knew.
Didn't you ask him?
You can't ask Steve, Len. Told you. Look, if I'd have been your wife, I'd have been standing at the top of the stairs with a rolling pin in my hand.
I bet you would, no.
You can't ask Steve. He's different. If he doesn't want to answer you, he won't.
Who the hell does he think he is? God?
No. No, it wasn't all his fault either. It was mine too. You see, I knew I shouldn't have married him. I saw the danger signals, and I closed my eyes.
Elsie, I know I'm the last person that should be saying this, but do you really think you gave it a fair try?
What do you mean?
Well, running away like that. I mean, you weren't out there for all that long, were you? I think if you'd have stayed out there a bit longer, it might have got better.
Got better? With me on my own?
On your own?
The week before I came back home, Steve was posted to South America.
Why didn't you go with him?
Because my husband didn't want me to go.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure of something else and all. He needn't have gone.
Eh?
He volunteered.
I see.
I asked him not to. I said I was willing to try again. I told...
What?
It seems ridiculous. Two middle-aged people and we couldn't live together. I suppose lovers was too much to ask, but I'd have settled for friends.
And he wouldn't.
He said he wanted to go to South America, and that was that. He said he'd done what he wanted for so long, it was too late to change now.
Selfish bastard.
It was then I asked him if he was sorry he'd married me.
And what did he say to that?
He said his first mistake was leaving me 20 years ago. His second was coming back to me. So it cleared off, and I have flogged my engagement ring and my bits and pieces, and I packed my bag. I bought myself a ticket. And here I am, a grutty old has-been, back in my own mid. End of story.
Is it?